I had the great privilege to study with a woman named Viola Spolin, who was the creator of modern improvisational theater that ended up in the Second City and Improv Olympics and all throughout the United States. And her son Paul Sills was the first really great, important improvisational director, and he founded the Compass Players in the Second City and all that history that you may or may not know of. But I studied with Viola in the late 70s and later on lived in England, where I had another great, amazing, wonderful encounter with the four of the guys who originally worked with Keith Johnstone back in the 60s. And I met them through an event that we all collaboratively staged called Improvisathon '85, which was a bunch of people improvising for 12 hours. I never particularly wanted to perform as an improviser. I always thought of myself as a director. So, and that's what I did. That's how I worked. And I also didn't see much of a distinction between what we call acting for the stage and improvisational acting. I didn't see improvisation or improv as comedy. There is something magical about the release of spontaneity which makes people want to laugh without being impro comedy. So my interest was never, I don't mean to put it down, but it was never in impro as comedy. And what Viola was after was some kind of spontaneous expression of the human soul, as it were, of people's humanity. She called it the intuitive or the X area, some mysterious gift that we've had from the gods. She says not everyone is a genius, but everyone has a genius. And her work, she thought, released it. And I think that in a lot of ways, it is the most fundamental and essential of all the improv training that I know about, is Spolin's work, because it cuts right down to the bottom and the most fundamental level of our creativity.